EL4DEV does not address its audience as children in infancy. It is intended for a responsible and voluntary audience able to reason. The vocabulary is rich, precise and varied, allowing to express the nuances of thought. EL4DEV differs from many organizations that seek to limit the language in order to be understood by the largest number. EL4DEV is a humanist program that appeals more to your thinking than your emotional. Understand that appealing to emotion is a classic technique used by political and economic elites to bypass rational analysis and therefore critical thinking of individuals. In addition, the use of emotional register allows more often opening the access door to the unconscious, to implant ideas, desires, fears, impulses or behaviors. This is particularly the approach of political parties, extremist movements and sects, but also the one of commercial organizations. Conversely, EL4DEV is a highly participatory intellectual and philosophical approach, as well as a catalyst for all the collective intelligence and goodwill of people internationally. EL4DEV fights against the spread of collective inattention. A significant portion of people do not pay attention to the real issues and the changes decided by the political and economic elites because of the continual flow of distractions and trivial information. This diversion prevents to focus on the essential knowledge, particularly in the fields of science, economics, sociology and philosophy. This diversion often takes the form of stultifying leisure and television programs, preventing reasoning and subtlety of mind. It ultimately leads to social control, since it keeps people's attention distracted away from the real needs, that is to say the non-superficial needs. Attention is captivated by matters of no importance. The diversion keeps individuals continually busy, with no time to really refocus, think, look for information, study and philosophize. It stimulates the lack of knowledge of the environment and the true human nature, and allows especially egocentric progress. EL4DEV encourages individuals to seek to know more about themselves in order to act in the best within the society. Over the past 50 years, rapid advances in science have dug a growing gap between public knowledge and those owned and used by the ruling elites. Thanks to biology, neurobiology and applied psychology, the system has rich and advanced knowledge of the human being, both physically and psychologically. The system has come to know the individual better than the individual knows himself. This means that in most cases, the system has more control and more power over individuals than individuals have over themselves. Consequently, this leads to a situation of abuse through many manipulation for commercial, political, geopolitical, or social control purposes. Yet this situation could easily be avoided. Moreover, by knowing more about him, the individual is much more able to act respectfully in his environment and with others. EL4DEV is highly reflexive and altruistic, then denounces the creation of problems designed only to provide solutions nourishing the personal interests of some individuals. This is a method called problem reaction solution. The principle is to first create a problem. This means a situation expected to generate some public reaction, so that it itself requires the measures we wish it to accept, focusing on the emotional rather than reasoning, and the lack of knowledge of the environment, oneself and others always allows these pitiful situations. EL4DEV aims to out all individuals from ignorance and confusion. It is about ensuring that you are able to understand the concepts, processes, technologies and methods generally used in society to prevent you from control. EL4DEV provides a useful and diverse education to the lower and upper classes without any difference. So the modes of ignorance isolating the lower classes of the upper classes will fade gradually to the greatest good of the entire world population. Education is and always will be the most powerful tool to improve humanity. However, no discourses should be listened uncritically and without question. Therefore, EL4DEV allows you to self-educate by experiments made by yourselves in civil society in your environment. With EL4DEV process, then you acquire knowledge from your own experiments. You acquire them by yourselves. Join the ethical community of tomorrow, support research and development, and get your contributors' personalized space within our strategic deployment tool.